Have you ever had a threesome? What would your stage name be if you became a famous stripper? Who is the most famous celebrity you've ever met? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. While I answer your questions, I'm going to be eating. By the way, you guys, I got the chicken sandwich, an apple pie, red beans and rice, and some mac and cheese. While I talk, first question, where would you like to time travel back to? The past or the future? If I'm being honest, probably the past, because there is some moments I feel like I'd want to relive again. And also I feel like with the past, like if there's something that you didn't like and you would like to change it for a better outcome in the future, you can do that. Whereas with the future, you can't. The future is just going to keep turning into the past and you're not going to be able to change it if you're always traveling in the future. Does that make sense? Could I have dinner with 5 influential people from history, who would they be? It's not like I can just name too many off the top of my head. If I name some right now, it's going to be the most common ones we hear about in history. But probably 5 black inventors. 5 black inventors that invented something that we use every day today. That's like a super important everyday essential item. What is the weirdest food combination people eat that you just can't stand? Right now it'd have to be that spam and seaweed. Yeah, spam and seaweed is Black families back in the day would eat spam and shit. I've never eaten spam. I've never had the desire to eat spam. I don't plan on it. It doesn't look good to me. It just screams like it looks like something that needs to be in a can, even though it's already in a can. Of course, yes, it looks like something that should stay in a can, never be. Would you label your farts as the loud and proud or the silent but deadly type? I feel like, because obviously we're gonna be super honest here with these questions, like obviously there's no person on this earth that just doesn't fart whatsoever. Like I'm not saying that I'm just like being gross and stinking up somebody's room, but I'd probably say silent but deadly. Who is the most famous celebrity you've ever met in person? Little JJ, JJ Lewis. You guys might know who he is from Wildin' Out.
All right. He said something about sitting a plate on my head.
Yeah.
He should have ate that. That skinny body ass look dead.
Movie Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. He was the little candy boy.
You a nice little pound cake. How y'all doing?
Especially if you grew up watching black movies like the popular one I just named, you know exactly who he is. I got a picture with him. I went to a Wildin' Out show last year and that's how I met him. He was outside after the show. I asked him for a picture. He let me have a picture, you know? And he was super cool and chill. Would you rather spend the night playing video games or board games? Honestly, video games, because I want to see what, yeah, probably video games, because I be seeing y'all play them and I be so interested, like, damn, like, what's all the hype about these video games that they be playing? I would be okay with playing board games all night too, because you got the right crowd of people, the right, like, vibes. You can make really anything that's boring turn into some kind of fun. At least I believe. What would peanut butter be called if it wasn't called peanut butter? Honestly, I feel like it would be called smooth sand or maybe something like creamy toffee. If you could become any mythical creature, what would you be and why? I think I would enjoy being a vampire. I don't think I would enjoy the having to drink blood for the rest of your life. Like you could never eat food ever again, because I love food too much, as you can see. But I definitely do think that that would be fun. Like you come out at nighttime and like you can hypnotize people. Like if you guys have ever watched the Vampire Diaries, like the fact that they were vampires, that they could hypnotize people, and they could, like, you know, run really fast or move really fast and like all this stuff. Like, yeah, I definitely think I'd want to be a vampire. What would your stage name be if you became a famous stripper? I don't know why. What just came in my head is shake that ass, Savvy. Something like Savvy the Vixen. I don't know. If you guys don't know what a vixen is a girl with a big ass. So I don't know. I just made some stuff up. I don't know. Which one of your friends totally reminds you of a character in a TV show or movie? You know what? Don't give me a hard one.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
You know what? I probably have to say that my friend Lee reminds me of Annie from Good Girls.
What's your practice?
Get the woman a Gatorade, Jason!
She reminds me of Annie from Good Girls. Like, she's always like, she's badass in my book, and if you're watching Lee, like that. Because between Spider-Man and Batman, who do you think would win? Team Batman all the way. Wanna know why? Because Spider-Man is a little punk, okay? Batman is like, he's supposed to be a superhero, right? But he gives off villain vibes because he's just that dude. Like, he creeps all throughout the night and he's like, he's Bruce Wayne. Like, yeah. So Batman. Would you rather vacation in Mexico or Alaska, and why? Vacation, I'd have to say Mexico. Even though on my list, I literally want to visit both Mexico and Alaska. Like, on my computer's lock screen, I have a picture of each state or country I want to visit. Alaska and Mexico are both on there. Mexico, because, you know, it's going to stay hot pretty much year-round for the most part. Whereas Alaska, it can get pretty cold, even though the nature is beautiful over there too. I'd rather be in a place where it's extremely hot than extremely cold. If colors had a taste, what would each color taste like? I feel like orange would taste like peaches. Like yellow would still taste like lemon. Red would taste like cherries. I feel like red would taste like meat, honestly. Green would taste like everything green. Broccoli, spinach. Purple, I feel like that would taste like beets. Or it would taste like cranberry jello. Like, you know that cranberry jello they have at Christmas time and at Thanksgiving time they eat stuffing? Like that. I forgot to name blue. I feel like blue would taste like blackberry. What was something you ate regularly as a child but you cringe at the thought of eating now? Probably Cheez-Its. Yeah, probably just regular old Cheez-Its. I'm not talking about the sour cream flavored Cheez-Its or any of those different flavors. I'm talking about just the regular original Cheez-Its. That turns me off. And I used to eat those a lot back in the day. Those turn me off. The strongest animal you could win against with just your bare hands and feet. What is the strongest animal you can win against? Well, at that point, if you're up against the strongest animal and you're a human, I don't think there is an animal that you can be strongest up against. I think that was a trick question. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. If you were in a high-speed car chase, what song would you play? Honestly, the first song that came to mind is March Madness by Future. Yeah, I think just that blasting and then you like speeding on the road with the cops behind you, that's fine. Just for that question. I don't mean I want to do that in real life, no. You can only eat pizza or tacos, which would you choose? Honestly, I would choose tacos because you can do different things with tacos. You can dress them up. Like, you can make fish tacos, chicken tacos, shrimp tacos, beef tacos, any kind of tacos, right? Whereas with pizza, you can't put all of that on a pizza, you know what I mean? Like, fish does not go on a pizza. That, I don't even think that would taste good. So I know some people put anchovies on their pizza, which me and a coworker were just talking about that the other day. Like, would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into or 150 years into the future? Probably to see 10 minutes into the future, just because I feel like sometimes I feel like sometimes the future can give me a little bit of anxiety, you know, or like just make me anxious, make me nervous. I wouldn't want to see too far into it because it's an outcome. If it's an outcome or a situation that I don't like, now I'm gonna be worried about when that day comes forever, like that I just saw. You know what I mean? So, no, I've never had a threesome. I'm not interested. I don't think I ever will have one. I'm not the type of person that would like to share, so no.